Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to be gaming with Object 432U. And the tank got buffed lately for a second time. Pay attention at this. The tank where the Mark of Excellence goes, it is going way higher than it was before. And overall, where the buffs goes, this is a second time whenever tank is getting buffed. The first time was in January, the second time was in April. In January, better DPM, better armor, more hit points, and better mechanics or more comfortable mechanics of the tank. And after that, now we have the tank being faster, the tank having better gun handling, more penetration, reload time buff, so DPM and more armor. Man, this mother trucker got quite a bit of the facelift indeed. Although I am looking into this tank as a mini... I look into this tank as a Chihuahua. You know what I mean? He's about... this tank gameplay is, even though you are medium tank on the paper, you should go and fight against the heavy tanks. This is how I look into this tank. And to be completely honest with you, it is a weird place to be in, because armor, where this vehicle goes, it feels like you have armor and you don't have armor. As an example, against the standard ammunition, which is 265 millimeters of penetration, you are kind of okay. It's not that easy to penetrate you. You can even side scrap to the certain extent, right? You can bait enemies, but the moment someone is loading better gold ammunition, or if you have met someone with a decent AP penetration, well, the situation is changing very, very quickly. But what I want to highlight where this vehicle goes, I don't think that this tank is a sniper schnitzel. I think that this tank is made straight up to make pressure as a medium tank. You want to go in front and you want to show your Chihuahua aggression. You know, you want to play aggressively. And it can be an issue and it can be a problem for quite some folks, at least in my opinion. I have seen plenty of the Object 432Us sniping from the back and dreaming about sniping, you know. And once again, I really want to highlight that it is not the right way to do the things. You see? With a medium tank, you should not have the situations like this. Whenever you are fully aiming your shot, you are taking your time to aim and you are just simply missing miserably. But on the other hand, with this mother trucking tank, you can be quite aggressive and you can bounce quite some... You can get some random bounces, you know, and this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. We blind shoot at someone over there. I have a feeling that it is Almighty here, sitting here around the corner. At least that's what I want to believe, or someone else. Doesn't really matter. We are going for a blind shot. We are okay. Now, what is the goal for us? Goal for us is to get a bit more involved over there, okay? I am definitely considering my life choices, and I am definitely thinking about saying vroom 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 and just to get involved here. I am definitely considering this. Now, this hold down play may be very stupid from my side, but sometimes you need to be stupid. Sometimes you need to be stupid. This is, fellas, how we are going to be gaming aggressively with this tank. We do not care. We are Chihuahua. Fellas, we are bloody Chihuahua. We don't care about the danger. Are we fighting against the pitbull or are we fighting against something else? We just don't care. We are going in. This is how am I looking into all of this. And congratulations, you did it. You did it. You hit me, my man. Wow, what a beautiful play that was. Congratulations. Well, with this type of decision, obviously he lost all his hit points, and congratulations, he hit us, but I don't really think that he can change anything about it, that he lost all his HP, right? And this is exactly what we want to see. We are okay. We are definitely okay. Meanwhile, bad call by me. Hirsch fucker managed to punish me for free, literally. And now the situation is way different compared to how it used to look like before. Now, we can clearly see Mr. Grille considering about getting involved. Luckily, Grille threw his shot and he took one for the team. Hip hip hooray. Very, very nice. This is exactly what we were looking for, and this is exactly what we needed. Now, I would not act surprised that the Hirsch would think about peeking over there, okay? Maybe that is naive thing from me to expect, but this is what I expect from this gentleman's side. And this game is already fine. We are playing very aggressively for the standards of the medium tank. Once again, we may not have the best armor ever in the world of tanks, but we have a spirit of the most powerful creature out there, right? And this is exactly how you want to be gaming with a tank like this. I know it is very, very hard to do that, but nevertheless, this is how we are gaming. Meanwhile, beautiful alpha damage, very nice. He missed his shot, unfortunate. He is screaming, he is running, he is screaming, he is running, and we are trying to chase him down. There is Arta somewhere sitting around the corner, there is a Hirsch somewhere around the corner, and sure thing, I definitely need to say that we are quite lucky where matchmaking goes, right? So we are fighting against the lower tiers, and we are doing the things pretty fine. Now, I have a feeling that this T-49 is considering about getting involved this way. At least that's what I want to believe. But soon we will figure this out, is it the case or not. I believe we can surprise the Mr. Hirsch over there. I believe so. Good, that was a great surprise. This is exactly what we are looking for. And now we are trying to say hello for this Arta, right? I could not wait any longer, I just needed to launch for it. Good, good, good. Now, Leo. I don't think that Leo is sitting in the same position, with all honesty. I just don't think so. I would rather go this way, and hopefully we can meet the T-49 sitting in this area. This is what I am hoping for, and this is what I believe will happen. Okay. I wonder, where is this Leo? Did he actually manage to teleport out of here? Wow. Okay, he got me well. He got me well. It's okay. Both of them are down to fartable. We definitely do know that. We know that T-49 is about to get slaughtered because we have a good angle. And now the question is where Mr. Leo 120 is, and Leo 120 completely teleported out of here. But I hope that this game is showcasing exactly how to play with a tank like this, especially whenever you are a top tier mother trucker, right? It is a very important thing to say. And why am I being so persistent in explaining this is because I have seen so many sniper schnitzels, and as a matter of fact, Wargaming likes to recommend as well to snipe with this tank, which is, in my opinion, beyond belief, but hey, that's only me. Solid 5.5 thousand damage, 2.4 thousand assisting damage. We have played a good game. First by the damage, first by the experience. Very, very nice. And we have 29,000 profits. Let's go for seconds. Oh, would you look at that? We have a bit more different situation, to say the least, right? 3 Artas, tier 10 matchmaking. Okay, the situation is definitely more rough than it was before, but that is okay. What I am considering on making quite a bit of the pressure towards the middle. This is going to treat, I hope, oh man, I can consider whatever I want. This is rough. Listen. I may do something very much unpopular. Man, I am too big for this shit. I have a feeling that I am too big for this type of play. I could easily play in this area, and I could try to spot the mother truckers going and trying to make pressure for us. But on the other hand, this is very complicated and this is very, very hard. This is very complicated and very hard. There is plenty of the problems. We have only 2 guns sitting in this area, so honestly speaking, probably the best way for us to do the things would be to try to support this Hori as much as we physically and possibly can, and to hope that enemy forces would make some silly goose mistakes. And when the time will come to simply relocate from here, right? I am trying to give a heads up for Arta, most likely who doesn't have the map activated, that this is a very, very, very rough situation, but I don't really think that it would change anything. Meanwhile, Dravets is making a hardcore pressure. We are very, very, very well aware of that. And I have a feeling that we are sitting in extremely big pickle situation, that this guy will be able to go in and to slap the living crap out of us. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that it goes this way. Meanwhile, we can see the gentleman going through the middle of the field, but this tank is not a sniper schnitzel. This tank is not a sniper schnitzel, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and now we have the situation whenever we have tiny touch better angle. Not a sniper schnitzel, I need to brawl with it. Once again, straightforward situation, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Straightforward situation. We need to be very, very, very smart with a vehicle like this. Okay, beautiful. That is very, very nice. Luckily for us, he's shooting high explosives, so we are sitting extremely well. And now we need to find the lower plate shot. Excellent. We want to play more aggressively with this tank, but I don't think that this is the proper way to go into the heavy line and to say, I am a champion, you know? I really don't think that this is the proper play. Sometimes you need to take a bit more defensive positions in order to get reward, you know? Now, who has never been spotted? Hirschfucker. Okay, I'm not too paranoid with a Hirsch. For the time being, I am feeling quite alright, and especially if we are going to find him. Which we kind of did. I'm taking my time to get a proper angle, and hopefully our Starva will eliminate him, which he did. Good. And now what we need to do, we need to find the position somewhere in the middle, I would say, so we can start farming boys who are sitting in this area. Simple as this. We are taking our time to aim properly. I know that it takes some time, but luckily we hit the shot well. That is absolutely amazing. And now we will try to do some nasty stuff for this object, or for this Faultier, Fartur, however you would call that tank, right? Good. Probably shooting gold would be significantly better decision from our side over there, but it is how it is. I made a decision to go with a couple of the standards. Now, what we want to do, we want to figure out how to build a bit better angle and how to make sure that enemies would regret their life choices. Man, the sniping ability of this gun is so pathetic, it's not even funny. It is not even funny, fellas. And once again, I'm not afraid to say so. I'm not afraid to showcase that it is the case. And my description of the bloody angry Chihuahua is top-notch. I truly think that it fits this vehicle pretty well. I truly believe in that. Meanwhile, I would love to meet this Hirsch fucker, but everything is depending on the luck. Okay, we are okay. We are definitely okay. Now, Grille, Hirsch, and Fava should be sitting right there. Okay, Mr. Grille kind of down to fartable. Now for sure down to fartable. Very good. Very good. Now the question is, can we outspot folks sitting over there? Can we outspot them sitting right there? Answer is yes, we can. We are going for the side shot just like so towards the Fava. And we are trying to eliminate him from the game, which we did successfully. Very nice. Now, I do understand the risk of making pressure this way. I do understand that, but we are feeling quite alright. Okay. Doesn't really change anything. We will get plenty of the assisting damage here. We will get plenty of the assisting damage. It's okay. Now you may think skill, in the end of the day you died dead, and definitely I did. But I am feeling quite well with this endgame assisting damage. So in the end of the day, we are finishing this with like 7.8 thousand, which is pretty bloody good, okay? But once again, key highlight. Sniping, not good. Making pressure is okay. Not stupid pressure, smart pressure. Good, we are gaming. And we are back. Very good game. I'm feeling happy with this. 3.5 thousand damage, 5,000 assisting damage, and we spotted two super testers that are testing T13. By the way, if it happened to be that you notice the tanks like this, right, you can always check them out in the index page, and it is very, very simple thing to do. You are just going to the index page, typing T13 in this type of situation, and you know exactly what Wargaming is testing. You know how the tank armor is looking like, right? And that looks pretty solid if you would ask me. It very much resembles and reminds me the 279E, just more modern and with better armor, to be completely honest with you. Although tank destroyers will be able still to penetrate this tank without that much of the issues. And you can find the alpha damage, you can find DPM, you can find everything over there, right? So please keep this in mind. If you want to do the spying job, you can do that. Anyways, good game. Second by the damage, third by the experience. Very happy about this. And last but not least, the game with 432. It's going to be hard to beat 8K, but we'll see. Oh, would you look at this. Abbey standard battle. Tier 9 matchmaking. That looks pretty good. But let's see, can we capitalize on all of this? And I would love to start everything from the middle. I think the middle is the proper play for us. Maybe I could even be greedy bastard and go on top of the hill, because it would be extremely difficult for enemies to dig me out of that position, right? And usually you can get plenty of the use this way. But on the other hand, I could play in the heavy line and to try to beat the KR1 or Ratatate or whoever else, right? Anyways, we can see the Mr. Executor sitting over there. That is fine. I know that I am spotted, it doesn't really bother me that much. I am feeling kind of alright because we are not in any danger whatsoever and we are charging our gun once again. We want to figure out what would be the best play for us in this type of situation. And I think that if we would hit the building like this could be good. Okay, very nice. We can see Executor and Arias is trying to make a bit of pressure. That is okay. We are instantly targeting Arias because we can. And now Arias will regret his life choices quite heavily because he is pretty much dead meat in my opinion. Yes, he is. And now we are trying to craft a bit different angle and a bit different position to slap every and each mother trucker that is pushing in front like this. And I can promise you that there will be plenty of them. Very nice. Okay. Not a big deal by any shape or any form. I would say we are feeling quite alright over there. Now, I would love to see some guys making some more pressure, which we can clearly see they do, but as per usual, we are not playing with a sniper schnitzel tank, so we may miss a shot or two. That's a fact, and I would love to say something else, but I can't. Although, I kind of like how the enemies are playing as of we have plenty of the opportunities to be greedy little goblins. You know what I mean? Good, very, very good. We punished E50, but once again, E50 is not our priority. Our priority is to make sure that every and each mother trucker that is getting involved over there would regret their life choices. Beautiful side angle, very good. 600 in the face. This tank has some beauty. That's for sure, but I don't think that the tank is the finest tank in the world of tanks or the best vehicle to begin with, okay? I think it is very important thing to highlight this. I don't think that this is the most biggest pile of kaku that ever existed in the world of tanks, but I don't think that this is a meta tank. Like, if you are comparing this to T8... T1803 or whatever the name is, it won't do what the bottom line is very, very simple. It will not do the job that heavy tank can or could better than a heavy tank. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense and hopefully this is understandable. This is the tank with which you need to play in the heavy line, but you are behaving more like a support vehicle instead of behaving like I don't give a crap, I push in front and I slap everyone in the face. And yes, I do understand that we have a very successful session over there and we are playing super well. I think we are quite lucky as well to get this type of performance, right? In other words, if I would be playing game once again, I don't think that we would end up with the same score. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. Very good. So far, so good, fellas. We are just nimble little bastards that are trying to be annoying for this Kier 1 and Dravets and T30 and whoever else is in our way. We are just farming a bit of the assisting damage for obvious reasons. I understand the risk of playing over there, don't get me wrong, I get it. I am still feeling quite okay. Also speaking about the spying, fellas, we can see here the shaker. We have never seen this vehicle in the game, so that means Wargaming is definitely cooking something. We can definitely say that, fellas. We can say that and we can see that. Very hard. I'm loading the high explosives for the time being, and I will try to eliminate him with his shells. I hope that this is going to be the best way how we could do the things, okay? Okay, very good. We eliminated him from the battle. That's awesome. Now, we clearly can see the E50 sitting in this area. That basically means we are going in for him. E50 relocated. That's even better for us, believe me or not. And now the E50 is down to fartable. This is what we want to see, and this is what we want to abuse. We are starting to make our alpha damage a little bit better. But first things first, we are eliminating Arta because we can.
This just wasn't their battle.
And then we are just pushing in front like so. I think I should load the heat ammunition for obvious reasons because of the Ratatata. I just simply think that we can get more use this way. Beautiful shot into the head shaker. He is most likely using the extra ration, so he will burn. That's good. And now what we need for a full happiness, we need to say hello for Ratatata. I really don't mind this play. I think that we are doing the things properly, and we have 7,000 damage and 4,000 assisting damage. Over 10,000 combined. Once again, specific tank, not a sniper schnitzel. If you know what you are doing, you can make it work. Do I think that it is equally as good as meta tanks, as an example, Bazas 79 or something that nature? No, I don't think so. Although we played extremely well, we earned a ace, bunch of medals, overall good performance, but I'm telling you, it's not the best. Anyways, 6.9 thousand damage, 3.9 thousand assisting damage, very good game, 1.4 base experience, and we have 28,000 profits. All in all, our performance today was 5.3 thousand DPGs, 3.8 thousand average assisting damage, so we played literally for 9,000 combined score. Wow. 9,000 combined score, fellas. 9,000. I can't remember when I had a session like this. I truly can't remember that. Wow, this is godlike. If I would try to repeat this session in 100 tries, I would not be able to repeat it. Crazy. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.